I was scared. I was beyond upset. I have never experienced such anger and hatred.
This couple, we're calling them John and Jane Smith, are so afraid they asked us not to identify them. 2 years ago, they say the small Mississippi town where they lived turned against them after they complained to the principal of their son's public elementary school about class time devoted to Bible study and prayer.
We were like pariahs. Nobody would speak to us. Nobody would let their children play with my son.
The Smith story made local headlines when it was revealed that they were atheists, and soon after, tensions at the school escalated. John says members of the community even called his boss at work.
I think they called him to complain about the fact that he had brought an atheist to town.
We were absolutely isolated. People would drive by the house, park in front of our house, and stare like we were in a zoo.
Eventually, they left town altogether.
Seems like a nice place to live. We've got a nice place to raise them. And
while some atheists try to hide their secular views, Gene and Mike Rice are atheists who've spoken out.
As an atheist, I'm the last minority that it's okay to really bash or put down.
The Rices say they've frequently encountered intolerance.
We're regularly told that we're going to hell, that we're sending our children to hell.
In the last town they lived, Jean Rice says soon after confiding her atheism to a friend, her landlord told the Rices they would have to move.
Within a few days of my telling her that we are atheist, I started hearing from other people, "Oh, are you atheist?" And it was quite shocking. And within a few weeks, our landlord gave us notice.
The Rices say they can't prove that religious discrimination was the reason they were asked to leave, but they found the timing suspicious.
It's hard on the kids, because our daughter had no one to play with for a long time.
In the U.S., the number of atheists is estimated between 1% and 3% of the overall population. That's at least 3 million people. A recent study by the University of Minnesota found that atheists are the least trusted minority group in the United States and are less accepted than other marginalized groups, including Muslims and homosexuals.
I get calls from all over the United States from people who have been harassed, ostracized, sometimes lost their jobs because of discrimination against non-theistic Americans.
We feel to a certain extent that atheists are very much on the attack.
Ryan Anderson with the religious journal First Things says atheists themselves contribute to the mistrust.
Part of the public persona and the public image of atheism is what's presented by the people suing, to remove "In God We Trust" from the coins or the God phrase from the Pledge of Allegiance. And when that militant atheism becomes kind of like the public image of atheism, I think that gives rise to a lot of discontent with atheism.
When they can talk about religion and preach on the street corner, but if we try to do the equal time, if we try to go out there and